What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's RealTouchGML here, back with another Java tutorial. And today what we're going to be doing is getting into the collision of our platformer game. So if we go ahead and run it now, as you can see we have a box that falls and really nothing else happens. So what I'm going to do quickly is just make the walls here just so we have something to test the collision with. We might not get into all four sides of collision because we have the bottom, we have the top, and we have the sides. But for now, I don't know. We'll see how far we get. But anyways, let's go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop into Paint real quick and just kind of show you what we're gonna be doing. So here's our player, right? What we're gonna be doing is basically making 4 collision boxes, one for the bottom, top, and the sides. So right here, say this red is a collision box, we'll make this be for all the bottom collision. We can have this green here be for all the top collision, and then this yellow one can be for the right side collision, and the orange one can be for the left side collision. So that's basically how we're going to set up the bounding boxes. Now I've found this way to be the easiest to understand, and that's why we're doing it in this way. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue. So what I'm going to do is, as you can see here, we have the getBounds function, but actually we're going to copy this, paste it, or yeah, wait, hold on. Copy it, paste it 3 more times, and here we're going to say getBounds right, which is going to be the right collision box, getBounds left, and getBounds top. Now in our render method here, I'm going to convert or cast our graphics variable into a graphics 2D variable so we can actually physically draw the boxes that we create. And actually we're gonna want this to be below this so we can actually see it. So graphics 2D G2D equals the cast of graphics 2D to G. Alright, so now we can say g2d.draw getBounds g2d.draw getBounds right. Yep, that's good. g2d.draw getBounds left, and g2d.draw getBounds top. And I'm actually going to turn off the gravity for now, just so we can actually look at our collision boundings here. And then we're also going to want to set it to a different color so we can actually see it. G.setColor, color.red. So as you can see, we have this red square around our boxes. So now if I go ahead and here, don't save. Go ahead and go in debug mode here. And I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. Alright. So with our getBounds, what we're going to want to do is have the height divide by 2. Okay. Okay, and then I'm just going to move this up here. There we go. Now for the actual getBounds, yeah, so getBounds top, we're actually going to divide the height by 2 as well, because remember, we want these in 2 segments. For the actual getBounds, what we're going to do is we're going to add height divided by 2, or height divided by 2. And we're probably going to have to, if you just over-click that, we're going to have to add another cast to that int. So now what that has done is moved our getBounds to the bottom and that to the top there. Now our width, we're going to divide by 2 as well. And same with here. And as you can see, we're seeing all of this happen in real time in debug mode. And for our x, we're going to add width divided by 2 minus width minus width divided by 2 divided by 2. Right? Let's add it in. There. Yeah, there we go. So now we actually have that bound in the middle. So we're going to do the same with the top. So x plus with divided by 2 minus width divided by 2 divided by 2. Make sure you have the parentheses correct because that is a big deal. That'll screw it up. Alright, so now that we have that, now let's get the get bounds right and get bounds left working. So with here, I'm just going to say 5 as the width, and 5 as the width here. And as you can see, it's good for the left, but for the right, we need to add plus width minus 5. And we need to add a cast for the int. And there we go. So now, as you can see on our player, we actually have everything golden. What I'm going to do is bump up the width and height. So 64, 96. Actually, we'll make this 48. If we run that, as you can see, there we go. So now you can see it a bit better. That is our collision boundings. Now, one more thing is we probably don't want these at the very top because it can get some weird bugs like stopping in the middle of your tracks. So let's fix that real quick by going to get bounds left and doing height minus 10. And we're not in debug mode. Let's go into debug mode. There we are. Minus 10. Minus 10. And then for our Y, we need to add 5. And for our Y, add 5. So you don't really need to follow the exact steps I just went through. I'd rather you not. This is just calculations for getting the boxes set exactly how I want it. So as long as you don't need to do this exact thing, just get the boxes and all of the boundings in this correct position that you see on the screen right here. And that's all we need, right? So that's setting up the bounding boxes. We actually didn't get into any collision today. Tomorrow I'm going to be posting a video on the actual collision. Probably going to be a bit longer video because I want to get through top collision, bottom collision, and all of the side collision. All right? So go leave a like, go and subscribe. I will, of course, see you guys next time. All right, peace.